What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we talked about something else that happened. So recently, Dream made a video talking about stans, and for those who don't know, stans generally means stalker fan. Now, I personally have a little bit of bias to stans. I'm gonna explain this right now because personally, I'm not gonna explain it real fast, but I personally have an account from that group, I guess you could say, but I am not gonna let that come through me. So imagine me as just a creator who's talking about this. So I watched Dean's video, like just right now before I'm recording this, and I see a problem of sorts. So the problem with me, right, is that a lot of people have been saying stans are a bad person. This usually comes in the form of bigger content creators, especially with people like the Lunch Club. The Lunch Club is infamous, with I think, for the exception of Traves, they mostly all hate stans. So this came back a few days ago with Josh. I think it was Josh, and I think it was Hugbox who started this bigly. It was basically saying how stans are bad people and that they should be stopped. This is a very small majority of like the whole community, you could say, of course. This community, this is like a very small percentage. If I have to say, for the literal thousands and hundreds of thousands of Dream stans and people who are part of sort of fandom and surrounding the fandom, there is a very, very little majority of them, a very small majority, whatever, who are actually doing this kind of stuff. Now, these kind of stuffs include NSFW, Minecraft Twitter, and minor shipping, but this is a very small majority, and most of the time, most of the people who would stop these wouldn't be the people who hate stans. It's the people who are the stans. Dream GPS, for example, that was a thing that Dream also talked about. That one, that thing ended because stans reported it and they shut it down before Dream even realized it. Dream Spotify, the person who was running it, instead of just doing it on their own and disrespecting Dream's privacy, they asked Dream specifically if we could do this, and he was like, yeah, sure, it sounds cool. I personally think that generalizing a group of people like this is kind of dumb. Like, you need to let's imagine these stans are Muslims or Christians or whatever. Why would you generalize them like that? You wouldn't generalize that just person by just a few bad apples. You don't do it. You need to look at everything at a broad spectrum. And that's what I think these creators are missing, and these people who hate them. That's honestly what's going on. And I've also seen people, okay, especially in my specific timeline, about saying how stans are always just doing bad things. They're stalking creative people. They're stalking the people. And I'm like, no, they're not. They're just basically like a step above the fan. They're just a super fan. Think about it. They just enjoy a creator. That's literally all they do. They really just enjoy a creator and enjoy what they do. And just like that stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. Like with sports fans, for example, or like baseball fans. I'm a baseball fan, for example. Would I say that if I had a Noah Syndergaard picture, like, you know, the Noah Syndergaard, the pitcher, would I do this? Would I put a profile picture of Noah Syndergaard? I could be classified, and no one calls me a Noah Syndergaard fan. It's the same thing going with George, and Sapnap, and Skeppy, and literally everyone else who's part of the Stan group line. It doesn't matter that they have it when other people do it and you don't call them stans. You don't see people with Tom Brady or whoever else is with Tom Brady or Clayton Kershaw or LeBron James and say that they are LeBron James stans or Clayton Kershaw stans. No. And then you're just doing it with YouTubers. That's literally so dumb. They're almost on the same level. They're just human beings. They're just fans. But I do have to say that not everyone on Stan Twitter is perfect. Of course, there is the people like the NSFW ones, which is Frog on Twitter. I know this for a fact. At many of the many people I think assume that these are just like the entire thing. No, it's not. This is just a very small minority of like the entire thing, and it's kind of dumb to me that they're generalizing them like that. But yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to make this short video because I wanted to talk about the situation. Yeah, Make sure you follow my Twitter and my, I guess, Twitch down below. And yeah, bye.